Hello and welcome to episode 35 of Create Astral. We're on Mars today, specifically so that we can try to get enough netherite scrap to continue our progress. I have all of this Infernal Spire stuff, because I realized that the farms I had made to, well, farm netherite scrap was not proving to be really efficient enough. And considering this mountain has so much infernal scrap on it, I figure I'll just use what's there. Ow. I'll just use what's there and just grind that up. That'll make it a lot easier. There's an alien after me. These guys kind of hurt. There we go. But yeah, so we'll process these Infernal Spires. I've got some in here already, up to 36. But again, that's with me doing a lot of exactly this for a while. I don't think we get anything from doing that. So yeah, we're at 46 with that many. With 4 stacks. Oi, that was their thing. With 4 stacks of Ancient Spire. So we got 10 more netherite, and that is still somehow faster than letting this thing do its thing. This one hasn't even gotten anywhere. I built another one just over on this side. I had for a while forgotten to put this sand filter on here, so it's just trashing everything. But we have some Ostrom. If nothing else, it's a good way to farm Ostrom, so we won't need that. Additionally, while I was over in that biome, I got attacked by something called a Moggler or something. I'll show you the footage because I did record it because I didn't know what it was. It was not a friend. It took quite a lot to kill it. And it hit like a truck. So, not ideal. But that's kind of the idea there. So, let's grab this. This should be enough to finish that quest. Is it not enough to finish that quest? We need a full stack at a time. I should have brought the other ones that I have back at base. Well, I guess it's once more back to the spires, and we will get another bunch of it. I wonder if that's actually closer. Let's go over there.
Eventually.
Alright, so we got another whole bunch of this. I'm almost tempted just to feed this in one by one and see if that helps at all. I don't think it'll actually make a difference. Let's do one stack like this. I'm rapidly running out of oxygen. My plan had been to go straight to Glacio after this, which, to be fair, I don't specifically need oxygen for. But... oh, nope, okay, it's just chuck them all in. So we'll do that, and hopefully we'll get... how much more did we need? 6? We got 12. Amazing. So we've completed that quest. I don't think we get anything. We get a Hepatizon Browed Axe Head. Sure. But let's get out of here. Let's get to Glacio before I run out of oxygen. And then we'll do some of those quests. So the reason that we needed to do that quest specifically was because for some reason, part of the fuel quest requires us to have netherite scrap. I don't really get the reason why that is, but you know, such is life. That's kind of cool. So we're coming in for landing. Supposedly somewhere, and I don't see them. Although it does look like there might be different biomes. But there is some sort of fancy tree that we can get. Oh, we landed in a different spot this time. Fortunately, we're not too far away from our landing pad. Let's go ahead and grab the rocket. And then take some damage there. As long as we don't sink into the snow, that should be fine. The one thing I did not do, I don't think, is put down a waypoint, so let's do that. Let's call it Glacio base. Let's make it like a cold color, something like that. And then I think we just head down into our hole here. Yeah. Now, I last time made a fresh backpack with stuff that we actually need, including the chromatic vacuum and our silky pickaxe. So we're going to switch those around. So we have those ready. Let's chuck some of this trash into here. We'll keep the permafrost, why not? But now we should be able to get some of the supplies that we needed and weren't able to earlier. So let's go down here. And I think with the chromatic vacuum, all we do is we right-click this, and sure enough, we get a prismatic shard. And this we're going to need for something. Oh, interesting, those melted. Does that become a water block when it melts? I don't know. Either way, it's not ideal for our water underneath. So if we look at this thing, we have that. We don't quite have that, but we do need to get here. Yeah. So let's go get the other things that we need, and we'll try to get more of this ice as well. So the next thing to grab while we're down here is some lapis. And I think... oh, that just completed the quest just like that. We didn't even need to apparently get 32 of them. I was expecting to have to grab more. But since we do need lapis, and this is still more efficient, I believe, than our lapis machine that we have, still gonna grab a whole bunch of it. There's actually deep slate on this planet. That's weird. And then we get down to bedrock, okay. Oh, and there's actually lava. That's not good. Let's put that there. Interesting, so way down there is actually lava. But it's just a challenge to get to. I don't understand the snow mechanics. I seem to be able to stand here near the surface. But up higher, he does not let me do so. Why is he mad at me? I've done nothing to you. Not sure why he decided to be angry, but there you go. Mars in the backdrop there is quite cool. What happens if I go up this side? I'm just like ready to dig if need be. I kind of want to go check out... what is that? Can I get over there relatively safely? Or are they hostile? That's a big question. A lunar ram? Oh, they're so cute. What do I do with these? Do I feed them with something? I don't know. Oh, I don't. Oh, I am actually freezing. So if I stay on... actually, I'm not sure. What is causing me to have that cold effect? I don't know. Oh, this is sinky sand. Okay. So there is still sinky sand. It's still a thing. Sinky snow, even. I guess it... Is there a difference in how these look? I don't know. It's all very confusing. So I guess if there's a snow layer, I might be able to stand on it? Question mark? I'm not sure. It's a concern. Either way, let's try to get over to there. Alright, so we've managed to make it to one of these giant spires, which should hopefully give us a good overview of what else is over here. Although to be real, I'm not seeing a whole lot. Like, it's very mountainous. Does it freeze if I stand here? Doesn't look like it. Why is it showing caves? But this does seem to just be like a biome. I don't know. This should be a good place to actually take the biplane, just fly around and see what we can find. But we left it on Mars, so I think we'll head back to base for now, and then we'll do the next part of what we need to do. Alright, so the next thing, now that we're back on Earth to do, is to start making our way towards here. However, I was looking at all the stuff that we need to make. Like, all of this isn't too bad. Like, it's pretty much fine. The nitrogen cells, again, I think are fine. But once we get to this distillery, like, this is a whole thing. I think we need to make at least 2 of them, if I'm not mistaken. Then we have to have a thing for all of this stuff. We have to make these things, and then the big issue is this thing. This thing is fragile. If we pick it up, it will break. And I do not think that this is particularly easy to make. We need a bunch of whatever these machine parts are, some Astral sheets, and a whole lot of cryo fuel. These are made with carbon mesh and steel, and apparently just whatever wire. So we're also going to need to make some sort of carbon machine, which that shouldn't be too bad. But as a result, I think we're going to need to make another factory. This one is great, but it is kind of full. Like, I guess we could use some space over there, but even then, I'm not sure how well it's going to work. So instead, we're going to build another factory kind of over behind the biofuel, kind of up on this hill that's over there. I don't remember building those. I've fallen into a hole. Wait, what are all these buildings? Because, like, last time I thought we got to here, we built this bridge. Like, even this is new. If we go in here... What is all of this? And how are you supposed to fit through this door? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's a very nice little house. Who built this? I know I was gone for a while, but, like, what is happening? There's like a whole village over here. What is all this? This is definitely a factory of some sort. Where does this go? Just goes to some roses and a hole. Is this hole anything interesting? No, it's just a weird hole. Okay. Oh, I see. This goes under the train tracks. Well, that makes sense. Okay, cobblestone generator. Some sort of tough pipe. This is making, I guess... Oh, it's making crimsonite. Is this... It's an iron farm. Oh, that's amazing. Okay. And it has, like, stuff for other things. Well, that's useful. So I wonder what that thing there is. How do we get there? There's, like, a fence. I guess we go over this bridge. That is a giant building. Also, there's no window in that one. Seriously, what is all of this? Like, this, this is like some sort of cobblestone area. This is a nice, cozy house. Oh. Like, what are these buildings? Where did these come from? This is quite a nice factory. Oh, it's a steel factory. Looks like it's got coal dust. I'm guessing this is where you put, like, iron or something. There's XP nuggets. Yeah, it's a whole steel thing. Do you have any fuel? No, we don't. I guess this is where fuel would go. This is really cool. There are guys up here. Oh, why are there so many people in here? Hello? Why are there so many people here? Hello, Roscoe? Well, I guess Roscoe's not paying attention. Hello? Oh. Okay, so you guys built this all? Huh. Well, I guess I was gone for a while, but still. This is impressive. Alright. We'll just leave them there. I like how they use the granite here. I might have to steal that for the new factory. So this just looks like more housing. This is kind of dark. Neat. Not a whole lot in here, but still kind of cool. What happens if we go up here? This is a very narrow room. And there's this giant building. I don't think I'm gonna explore all of this, but like, I guess this is like a fisherman house. I hear a chicken somewhere. I wonder if there are people living here. This is like some sort of flower workshop. Ooh, this is a nice room. I like this. That's cool. I hear voices from in here. Brensis. Hello. This is a little pub. Neat. Just like no end to any of this. Oh, there's a nice sword there. Might have to come back for that. Like, I guess that doesn't go anywhere. Where's this go? This is not what I was planning on doing. I'm thinking factory up there, incidentally. I could have finished my house if they were building stuff. So I guess this is just kind of the same thing, but different area. Just like storage. This is like a weird moon base. That's kind of cool. Some moon stuff. He must be... Wow, he is damaged. Okay. Oh, there's a guy here as well. This is just like a normal looking... Apparently Latvia-ish house. Huh. Okay. Well, this is not what I was planning on doing, but kinda cool to see. Hello. Oh, there's like a whole courtyard here. Wow. I like this well. Fisherman. This is just like storage. Wow, there's a whole lot of guys in here. Okay. Where's this go? What is this room? Why is there just a hole? Well, I guess we can't go down it, so we'll never know. Actually, there's a hole similar to that over by the other factory, I'm thinking now. This is a big old thing. Oh, there's people in here. Sorry. You have a very nice house. He's got ham. Wow. Gold. Alright, well that wasn't quite what I was planning on doing. Got very much sidetracked. But let's see. Let's go to where we were actually trying to go. So we're back towards our end of town, apparently. We're over by the gunpowder factory and the fuel factory. Because what I'm thinking is this new factory can be up this street and up this hill. Apparently I'll have to finish this at some point, but I've actually gotten some supplies ready to go. Again, I'll have to finish this at some point. But I've got some supplies. I got lots and lots of tough for the ground. Do I actually usually use tough, or do I use polished tough usually? Cut tough is what I usually use. Can I do that with a workbench, or do I need to get another thing? I'm realizing. Polished tough. Rough tough. Roaded tough. Well, maybe we throw in some variety here as well then. As it gets dark. But I've got a whole lot of deep slate. I got a whole lot of tough. I have a whole lot of extra decorations. I was thinking we can use the Glacio stone as, like, decorative elements. And then I got some stuff. One of the things I want to put in here is another steam generator. Kind of like we have in there. So I got some of the elements of that. Although I still need some fluid stuff. I'm going to have to build a bridge over to there. And then I think it'll be, like, right here. But I am going to have to flatten some of this mountain. So that's what I'm going to do next. I probably will not finish the entire thing in this episode, but we'll get a start on it at least. If I can get the floor down so I can kind of see what the dimensions are, we're going to need a lot of bricks. A lot of bricks. Hello, pig. But yeah, so if we can get that done, that would be a good place to be. Alright, so I dug out this entire side of the mountain here. Yes, I did. It actually didn't take that long. Between all the tools, I did have to make an excavator. And there's a lot of cobblestone still floating around, some tin, which I don't really care about. But it took a while. And now it's time to put in the floor, so that's going to be our next step. I forgot to get a stone cutting wheel, although maybe with a tough. Let's just check this and we'll put these away as well. Bricks. Nope. Definitely don't want to put the rocket away because that'd be bad. Let's just check if this is the right crafting recipe for this. Nope. How do we make smooth version? We can turn tough into tough. Great. Polished tough. Cut tough. Okay, so we do need one of these things. Alright, we'll be back. Alright, so we got our cut tough. I think the base of the factory is actually going to be about here. It's going to be slightly... I hear a zombie somewhere. We're going to hope that doesn't attack me. But it's going to be slightly less than 6 chunks. But that's kind of the idea there. I'm also trying to figure out what kind of things we can do with the wall there. If we don't make it bricks, then I don't have to make as many bricks, but I'm not quite sure what to do with it. So for now, let's put this here. I think this edge will be somewhere over here. Like so. And then I think we just have to build out until we can connect these. So that will be the corner of our factory. These 4 stacks is definitely not going to be enough to fill in this entire thing, but we'll come back when the floor is done. So it's been a little while, but I got the floor entirely done. If you look at what's on the floor, it's supposed to be the vague pixel art of a Clefable, because I hear a zombie coming towards us. In the casing factory over here, the floor actually there is a Clefairy. It's based on Whitney's gym. I think I talked about that. But I also started putting up some of the corners as well. This is going to be our lava generator so that we can keep our steam engine running. And I think the next thing to do is going to be to build the walls up. I kind of want to see if I can get away with doing something different for the walls that are up against here, just so I don't have to use as many bricks. But I'm not sure how that's going to work yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this one, we'll do that in the next video. But if you enjoyed this one, feel free to hit like and subscribe. It's already probably long enough as it is. And when we come back, I'll hopefully have some of the walls put together.